So last but not least, it's Group F of the Africa Cup of Nations, and I always hate being in the Group F, the Group H, the final group, because you have to see everyone play, and then you're like the last game. You get a bit nervy. All the other groups have begun. Everyone's played apart from your team. It's a bit like, oh, you know, playing catch up a little bit. But like I said about Group E, Group F sides are at a disadvantage because group winners don't play a third place side. They play a group runner-up. So a little bit more difficult going in to that knockout round. It's Morocco, DR Congo, Zambia and Tanzania. And part of this group is going to be really straightforward, and I think part of this group is going to be quite complicated. I think Tanzania are going to come last. Their key player, Samatta, is well, not playing at a decent high level. Once upon a time he was a striker for Aston Villa, can you believe? And now he's languishing in the lower leagues, although I'm sure they will tell you that they recently drew 0-0 in Algeria, and of course managed by an Algerian coach, but it was a second string Algeria side where players were being tested and we had already qualified for the tournament. So, but you know, Tanzania defensively got the job done. Can they do that for 3 group games in a position where they need to win at least one of them? I don't think so. But I do think whoever comes third in this group will advance. Morocco will fancy their chances, and I'll be very interested to see the squad that they bring. We know the unfortunate injury to Zakaria Abou-Khalal. That's a real big blow for them. A real long-term injury, so it's going to be sad with him missing out. But Real Madrid attacking midfielder Brahim Diaz, could he be having a place on that plane to Abidjan? It looks like Brahim Diaz, we've been hearing it for ages. Is that switch going to be finally made? And are Real Madrid going to let him go to the tournament? Let us wait and see, because if they lose Abou-Khalal, it's a blow, but if they get Brahim Diaz in there instead, of course they've got Ammi on board as well. They'll be fancying their chances, but the better Morocco's squad gets, the more expectation and pressure is going to be on their sets of players to deliver. You know, they haven't won the trophy in almost 50 years. So I do think they're going to be strong favourites for the one they're going to host in a couple of years' time. Very hard for a North African team to win a sub-Saharan AFCON. I mean, look at the two that Algeria won, both in North Africa. The last one Tunisia won was in North Africa. So, and Egypt, a lot of the ones they won were in Egypt as well. But they had such a powerhouse team, they could have won it anywhere. Morocco's come top, I think, with 3 wins, with 9 points out of 9. I don't think that's silly to think Morocco can win every game. The best team in this group, DR Congo, after Morocco. Of course, they beat in the playoffs to get to the World Cup, and they beat them quite comfortably. So, I think first Morocco 9 points, bottom Tanzania with no points. Going to be very close for second and third, but like I said, I think both will advance. Zambia and DR Congo. DR Congo with their new recruits, with Banza, who's been scoring for fun, with Braga, with Diengana. Are we going to see Tanganga and Wan-Bissaka? Again, like the Brahim Diaz one. We've been talking years about Wan-Bissaka and Tanganga. Not seen them yet, but DR Congo look stronger. Look, DR Congo are proper AFCON vibes. It doesn't feel the same without them. The last time without them, it didn't feel the same. When they are there, they tend to make themselves known for good or bad. Like last time, getting knocked out by Madagascar was a borderline embarrassment. But we've seen them get to latter stages as well. I'd like to see them get new players on board. Zambia thrashed Ivory Coast in qualifying, under Avram Grant, who's taken Ghana to an AFCON final. Patson Daka up there. Sakala, obviously sad about what happened to Brighton's and Waipu. It's going to be close, but they might even draw the game. I think, you know, Zambia beat Tanzania, DRC beat Tanzania. I think they'll both lose to the Moroccans, but they might even do like a score draw, 1 or 2 all, and then both go through with 4 points. 4 points, almost certainly. I think 100% 4 points puts you through in third place. So I'd be close between them. I'm hesitant to pick one or the other. I think it genuinely could go either way, but for the purposes of alphabetical order, I'll say DR Congo in second, Zambia in third, but I do think they'll finish pretty much with identical records, and that might even come down to second place, who beats Tanzania the most. Look, respect to the Tanzanians, they've done a job in Algeria in the final group game. We had nothing to play for, they're happy just to be there and to stop Uganda going there as well. So Morocco 1, DR Congo 2, Zambia 3 and Tanzania 4. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more. I'll see you next time.